Hey everybody, welcome back. Dale Harris here. We're going to be doing another tobacco review. Today we're working with pipes. This is a little pipe that I got from the tobacco store, and I got a bigger one coming through the mail, so I'll do an update on that when that gets in. Today we're going to be looking at, I don't really think there's a name for it, but it's called Gold. It's put out by the Republic Tobacco Company, and I bought 2 bags. I bought this one because I wasn't sure about the mint taste, but actually it's very, very good, very cheap, only $1.59 for 0.75 ounces, and that'll do you for a little while. But then I also bought the Gold Original. This was $5, well, $6, and it's 5 ounces. But to me, they both kind of taste the same. They're put out by the same company. And what in this video I'm going to try to tell you to do is, for new pipe smokers, it's not like smoking cigarettes. It's kinda a little bit like smoking a cigar, but then it's kinda not. So I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks. Again, I'm using a small pipe. It will be different with a big pipe, and I'll show you that when I get it through mail. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, when you buy your pipe, make sure it's thoroughly cleaned. And this one has a little twist out that you take a pipe cleaner and run it through there every now and then, because you know the soot does back up and you don't get as much airflow. Now I've already packed it, but the way you do it, the way I do it is I stick it in the pouch and kind of press it with one of my fingers down in there, so I don't have a big mess with tobacco pieces all over the place. So this one's pre-packed. You want it packed pretty tightly. I mean, you can either go loose or tight, but I think somewhere in between is right where you need to be. So I've got this packed fairly tight, and you want to do a dry puff and make sure you've got some air coming through there. So that's what we're going to do. See, I've got it packed just a little bit too tight. Not much airflow, but it'll do. Now what I recommend is what's called a torch lighter. Do not use a Zippo, because it'll just taste like butane or whatever, lighter fluid, whatever. So torch lighter. And what you want to do is, when you're lighting it, you kind of want to go around the bowl. This is called the charring phase. So what you do is you light it up, you go around the rim, then you take your cigarette lighter and tamp it back down. You could use a tamper if you're really getting into pipe smoking. They have tools that does this, but I find using a lighter works just as well. Now that we got the tobacco charred, we're going to do the real light. Okay, now we got a pretty good burn on that. And what you want to do, be warned, first time pipe smokers, you will get what they call tongue bite. It's a very raw tongue. I have it right now, but I'm kind of pushing through it to do this review. That's where your tongue gets really raw, and it's either because you're puffing on it too much, or it could be the chemicals in the tobacco. It's one of the two, you know. It's got to be one of the two. So what you want to do when you're smoking a pipe is you just want to puff. That's it. Like this. Just puff. I think it went out on me. Let's do it again. And you will have to relight your pipe every once in a while. It's just something that comes with the territory. So let's go. Some people inhale the smoke. Some people just puff it in their mouth and then blow it out. I do a little bit of both. But this mint has a really unique taste to it. And that's how you're supposed to do it. Just puff every once in a while. Now, to help the burning, you want to blow into your pipe a little bit to kind of get the flames going. So I'm going to do that now. Very gently. And then it should reignite. See that? Sometimes you'll have to puff on it real fast to get it reignited. Just like that, it's that easy. Tips and tricks. You want to clean your pipe, I'd say after about 5 uses. You just take a pipe cleaner, just run it through there. Or you could use you can find it in the arts and crafts store, the little threads with fuzz around it. They work very well. But yeah, pipe smoking is fairly new to me, but I like it. I mean, nothing bad to say about it. Just remember, it is very painful your first week or so because your tongue is going to be raw as hell. So you may want to limit, wait a couple days, then do it again. Or if you're like me, don't give a shit, can deal with the pain. Light up and keep smoking, guys. Stay tuned for more tobacco reviews and other reviews. And I'll see you next time. Peace out, bros.